Shalom, everyone. Thank you for coming back and watching the second episode. As promised, I'm going to start with a tarot card and explaining the artwork as well as what the card means according to the guide that I got with my tarot card. So the first card that we're going to be discussing is the Fool. So this is what it looks like. This is the back, by the way. I know I showed the back last video, but that's the whole back. So the Fool. So this artwork itself is Abraham, the patriarch of Judaism, as he stands beneath the stars, ready to embark on a new journey. And what the Fool card means when it's upright is new beginnings, innocence, potential, or opportunity. And if it's reversed, it means holding back, apathy, or recklessness. So there's your little soundbite. The topic for this video is basically why Wicca spoke to me so much. You know, I talked a lot last video about how my Jewish faith was so important to me and how the culture was so important to me, and that part of my identity, you know, really made it hard for me to accept anything else. So this video, I want to talk about why Wicca, at least a little bit, and in terms of what it really means to me. So the reason why Wicca stood out to me so much was because it was really, when I was learning about it in high school, what drew me to it more than anything was the sense of, you know, you get from the universe what you put out into the universe, this idea of, you know, not harming others and really finding ways to connect that fit to you. And for me, I am an earth sign, and I am the most Virgo to ever Virgo that has ever Virgoed. And, you know, during the pandemic, I really felt all out of sorts. I was incredibly stressed. I was wound so tightly. It's amazing I didn't explode. And, you know, as I was saying last video, during the pandemic, I really started to accept parts of myself that I didn't really want to accept before, and one of those was how affected I am by my earth sign. On my altar, I have plants. I have 2 cactuses, cacti. I'm never gonna know the proper plural of cactus. And I have earthy type scented candles. Like, those are the scents that I'm drawn to. The floral scents, the earthy undertone scents, those are the ones that really calm and relax me. And I have a lot of herbs on my altar that also give me that earthy tone and that earthy feel. And for me, you know, part of my Jewicca, and especially the Wiccan part of my Jewicca, is grounding myself, is centering myself, is using meditation and prayer to come back to center, to really reset where I am that day, and all of the craziness of work and all of the craziness of my social life and just my family and everything, you know, having 10 to 15 minutes every day where I'm hyper focused on grounding and recentering myself has been one of the most important things for me. And it has a lot to do with my Jewicca and with the Wiccan side of my Jewicca. You know, and like I said, the other part of Wicca and Wiccan that really called out to me was the fact that you can craft it to fit your needs, right? Like I said, mine is focused heavily in meditation and earth. Somebody else's might be, you know, featuring heavily in something else, and we're both practicing Wicca exactly how we need to practice it. You know, it is not like some organized religions where you must practice this way at this time, exactly the same way as everybody else. You know, I have the opportunity to make this what I want. And that has been very helpful to me. That has been very interesting to me. I'll give an example of something that I've changed because it's something that worked really well for me. So in Judaism, Shabbat starts Friday night and ends Saturday night. And to end Shabbat, you participate in something called Havdallah, which is a conscious separation of your day of rest and relaxation and rejuvenation and recharging with the rest of your week. But Sundays are off for me as well. So instead of performing Havdallah on Saturday nights, I perform it on Sunday nights. And it forces me to spend my weekend not thinking about work. Actively not thinking about work because I have this barrier. And it works really well for me. You know, the idea that the day of rest is a Saturday, that Shabbat is a Saturday, works great unless you work the weekends. You know, I don't, but, you know, if your day of rest happens to be a Wednesday, you know, Judaism doesn't really account for that, but Jewicca would, which is one of the reasons why it really appealed to me. That's it from me for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you maybe learned something. As always, please feel free to leave comments. Please feel free to connect with me on Twitter. Again, if you have a burning question, please ask it. I will do my best to research and get it back to you. All right. Thanks again for watching, you guys, and I hope you take a moment today to relax and center yourselves. Bye.